Mayweather. I think Mayweather will take it. Yeah, see, one thing about Mayweather you have to understand is he's always taken care of himself. Like his body, physically, mentally, he's always been very sharp and always staying in the gym and doing something physically, right? That's the big advantage he has.
Everything happens for a reason. I mean, Floyd knows what he's doing. He's making 9 figures for a reason, man. He's not dumb, man. He's a businessman.
They do fight again. What happens?
Floyd wins. Floyd wins easily.
The Tank is just a force of nature. You just got to give him the credit. Even though he's talking stuff, he's
The boxing world is buzzing as reports of ongoing contract negotiations between Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta Davis continue to fuel widespread speculation. The potential deal has caught many boxing insiders by surprise, sparking intense debate over the financial terms, promotional control, and what the agreement could mean for Davis's future in the sport. As discussions reportedly progress, fans and analysts alike are eagerly waiting to see whether the two sides can reach a landmark agreement that could reshape the next chapter of Davis's career.
Well, Tank, this is the Tank era. When did this era start?
Probably like a little over a year ago, or a little under a year.
The tension between Davis and Floyd has reignited after Tank took to X to publicly call out his former mentor as he posted, "I'll take Floyd, too. Tell him to suit up." His posts fueled fresh speculation about unresolved business issues and contract disputes, leaving boxing fans wondering whether their fractured relationship is headed for another explosive chapter. Oscar de la Hoya weighed in on the growing speculation surrounding the Floyd Mayweather versus Tank Davis showdown, suggesting that if the fight does happen, it would likely be for entertainment rather than serious competition. According to de la Hoya, there is still uncertainty over whether the event would be an official professional bout, music, or simply an exhibition match designed to attract 2 minutes for seconds massive pay-per-view interest. He noted that the lack of clarity has fueled debate among boxing fans and analysts, with music, many questioning the purpose, rules, and competitive stakes of such a high-profile clash if negotiations move forward.
It's all entertainment. That's the way I see it. It's all entertainment. I mean, I don't know if it's going to be an exhibition or a fight, a real fight with real rules, small boxing gloves. I don't know what they're going to choose, but if they make it a real fight with the real rules, then yeah, it's an okay night for boxing.
Terence Crawford also weighed in on the growing controversy, saying he doesn't believe Gervonta Davis would have much success landing clean punches against the undefeated boxing legend. Crawford praised Floyd Mayweather's legendary defensive skills, explaining that even at this stage of his life, Mayweather's ring IQ, timing, reflexes, and defensive movement remain among the greatest the sport has ever witnessed. Despite his admiration for Mayweather's abilities, Crawford admitted that the entire situation is disappointing. He said it is unfortunate to see two accomplished fighters, who have both made significant contributions to boxing, become involved in a public feud that could result in a spectacle rather than a truly meaningful fight. According to Crawford, the ongoing drama takes attention away from their achievements inside the ring and risks overshadowing the respect both men have earned throughout their careers. Instead of celebrating their legacies, the boxing world has been drawn into a dispute that continues to generate headlines and divide opinions among fans and analysts alike.
And a fist on Mayweather.
Right.
It's not after his last performance. It's heartbreaking to see an icon go out like that.
Yeah.
And
but it's crazy also to see him fight at 57 years old. Like, that's nuts.
But still, like, he shouldn't have been in there at all. I think it's other ways.
Yeah.
It's other ways.
David Benavidez also shared his opinion on the possibility of Floyd Mayweather returning to the ring, admitting that the idea doesn't particularly excite him. While he expressed tremendous respect for Mayweather's legendary career and everything he has accomplished in boxing, Benavidez believes the sport should be focused on active world champions and meaningful, high-stakes matchups rather than aging legends making another comeback. He also argued that modern boxing has begun to resemble a circus, with exhibition bouts and celebrity-style events often generating more attention than legitimate championship fights. In Benavidez's view, the spotlight should remain on the sport's current stars and the fighters competing for world titles, rather than on nostalgic events designed primarily for entertainment and pay-per-view success. Although he acknowledged that a Mayweather return would undoubtedly attract massive interest from fans, Benavidez suggested that boxing's long-term health depends on promoting competitive fights that advance the sport instead of relying on the appeal of retired legends.
What do you think about there's reports saying that Floyd may do a professional fight?
What did you say?
There's word that potentially Floyd might come out and do a professional fight.
Oh yeah?
What's your thoughts on it as a fan?
I mean, as a fan, I feel like I see what they're doing. They see like the influencers just turned it into like, I'm not gonna say a whole circus show, but I feel like they see if these people can come in here and make all this money, then why can't the legends of boxing do that? I feel like they're all the legends of boxing looking at that. And I don't have a problem with them coming back and fighting, but I mean, it's not as exciting as it once was, you know what I mean? I mean, Floyd Mayweather, but who is he gonna fight?
However, Benavidez believes Floyd Mayweather would still be the favorite if the fight were ever to take place. He pointed to Mayweather's unmatched defensive ability, exceptional ring IQ, and mastery of controlling the pace of a fight as the biggest reasons he would back the undefeated legend. While Benavidez acknowledged that Gervonta "Tank" Davis possesses explosive knockout power and can change the outcome of a fight with a single punch, he argued that Mayweather's experience would make it extremely difficult for Davis to land the clean, decisive shots needed to win. According to Benavidez, Floyd built his Hall of Fame career by frustrating and neutralizing some of boxing's most dangerous punchers through superior defense, timing, and tactical adjustments. In Benavidez's view, those elite skills have not disappeared with age. Even if the matchup were promoted as an exhibition rather than an official professional contest, he believes Mayweather's defensive brilliance and ring awareness would still make him an incredibly difficult opponent for anyone, including a dangerous puncher like Davis.
But I would love to see it. I mean, if Floyd Mayweather is still who he is, I think Floyd Mayweather would win. I don't know, we have to see. You know, they're both older guys. I think Floyd is 50. You know what I mean? And I'm not trying to disrespect in any type of way, but he's a 50-year-old man.
While most professional boxers have picked Floyd Mayweather as the favorite in a potential showdown with Gervonta "Tank" Davis, Mike Tyson sees the matchup differently. The former heavyweight champion expressed strong confidence in Davis, praising his explosive punching power, fearless mentality, and unwavering self-belief. Tyson said he sees many similarities between Davis and his own younger self, pointing to Tank's aggressive style and ability to end a fight with a single punch. According to Tyson, Davis possesses the rare kind of natural knockout power that can instantly change the course of any bout, regardless of who is standing across the ring. Tyson also emphasized that success would ultimately depend on Davis's mindset. He explained that if Tank remains fully focused, disciplined, and mentally locked in, he believes there is no opponent who is unbeatable. In Tyson's opinion, Davis has all the physical tools, confidence, and fighting instincts necessary to overcome even the toughest challenges inside the ring, making him one of the most dangerous fighters in boxing today.
Compare Gervonta Davis to you. Do you see it? Fans compare you and Gervonta, saying that, you know, you guys are similar. Do you agree with that?
He's a great fighter. He's a great fighter. You know, especially when he's serious about it. You know, I don't know if he's as serious as he used to be, but when he was serious, he was a hell of a fighter. Nobody came close.
Fans have also voiced strong support for Gervonta "Tank" Davis, insisting that he remains one of the most talented fighters in boxing today. One supporter took to X to praise Davis's relentless work ethic and physical preparation, writing, "There's a reason Tank Davis looks a level above his peers every time he steps into the ring. While others are chasing highlights, he's building a body that refuses to break. When your preparation is this savage, dominance isn't luck, it's inevitable." The post quickly resonated with many boxing fans, who echoed similar sentiments and applauded Davis's disciplined approach to training. Supporters argued that his consistent performances, explosive knockout power, and dedication both inside and outside the gym continue to separate him from many of his contemporaries. To them, Tank's success is the result of relentless preparation rather than natural talent alone, further strengthening his reputation as one of boxing's elite competitors. Not everyone, however, is convinced that a potential showdown involving Davis would live up to the enormous hype. Teofimo Lopez Sr. questioned the overall appeal of the rumored matchup, arguing that widespread attention does not always translate into blockbuster pay-per-view sales. While acknowledging that both fighters are major names in the sport, he suggested that today's boxing audience has become far more selective about the events they are willing to purchase. According to Lopez Sr., many fans would rather watch meaningful, high-stakes bouts between active champions than exhibition contests or nostalgia-driven events featuring retired legends. He believes that unless the fight carries legitimate competitive stakes and something significant is on the line, the early excitement could fade, leading to lower-than-expected pay-per-view numbers despite the initial wave of publicity.
People, I wouldn't want to see no matter what it is. Floyd Mayweather, to me, was my mentor. I loved him. I mean, I followed him. Everything that my son knows, a lot of things that he knows. I got it from Floyd. But then I had to pick it up. I had to get some other people, Triple G, Mike Tyson. So I put more stuff into my son, not only Floyd, you know what I'm saying? And I give him props, man. If he can make it happen, let him make it happen.
Well, you're not surprised if it happens?
No, of course not. I mean,
I won't be surprised.
If Floyd comes back, he's gonna come back.
Yo, Floyd, please, man. If it is the last, please let it be the last one, bro. Floyd don't got it no more, man. He don't have it no more. What do you mean? The reaction, he's getting older,
I used to watch all his videos.
Listen, Floyd ain't stupid.
I can't go back and watch his videos no more.
One thing though,
you know what I'm saying? Because we went beyond that.
I'm just saying, look, I support whatever Floyd does. It's just that, man.
You're concerned about his safety.
Yeah, I'm just worried about it, man.
Recent training footage of Floyd Mayweather working out in his gym has sparked fresh speculation that the undefeated legend may be taking a potential return to the ring more seriously than many first expected. Although he has spent recent years focusing on exhibition bouts and expanding his business empire, the latest clips show Mayweather training with remarkable intensity, displaying the sharp footwork, lightning-fast hand speed, and elite conditioning that defined his Hall of Fame career. The videos have fueled debate among boxing fans, with many believing they are a sign that Mayweather wants to be fully prepared should a high-profile showdown with Gervonta Tank Davis become a reality. Despite being years removed from professional competition, Floyd's movement and defensive instincts continue to impress supporters, reinforcing the belief that he could still compete at a high level in the right circumstances. Mayweather has never hidden his willingness to consider lucrative opportunities inside the ring. Known as much for his business acumen as his undefeated boxing record, he has often joked that turning down a major payday is never an easy decision. According to Mayweather, if the financial offer is attractive enough, he would have no problem lacing up the gloves once again, leaving the door open for another blockbuster event that could generate enormous interest across the boxing world.
See you get back in the ring.
Well, right now, they talk about a lot of different names.
Right.
But it is what it is. It's so crazy a lot of times. A lot of times they be talking about, oh, you doing it for the money.
Right.
If I'm able to steal some extra money, shit, why not?
No, I wouldn't choose.
If I'm able just to steal a little bit.
Why not?
I mean, Jeff Bezos still getting money.
Right.
I mean, we can keep naming.
Right.
The Walton family.
There you go.
They still getting money.
There you go.
I mean, the list goes on and on.
Mayweather has previously hinted at several potential opponents, including a long-rumored rematch with Manny Pacquiao and a possible exhibition bout against Mike Tyson. However, during a recent training session, he was asked which fight fans should expect first. Rather than revealing any concrete plans, Mayweather smiled and replied, "Time will tell," leaving the door wide open for multiple possibilities. His response made it clear that no final decision has been reached regarding his next appearance inside the ring. Instead of committing to a specific opponent, Mayweather chose to keep fans guessing, further fueling speculation about what could be the next chapter of his legendary career. With the undefeated icon reportedly back in serious training and remaining open to lucrative opportunities, discussion surrounding his future continues to intensify. Among the many names being mentioned, a potential showdown with Gervonta Tank Davis remains one of the most talked about possibilities, as fans eagerly wait to see whether the rumored matchup will eventually move from speculation to reality.
Who you gonna fight? Is it We hear a lot of names. It's Tyson, it's Pacquiao. We see you going overseas, a kickboxer possibly. Who is it going to be? First, is it a list?
We just time will tell.
Okay.
Time will tell.
Okay.
You know, I just want to make sure they got their numbers right.
Okay.
So you know, as you guys seen, you know, I posted the Tyson fight, and I posted the little guy. I think the other guy, his name is Mike, also.
Okay.
From over in Greece.
Yeah.
But you know, sometimes I post him and I take him down, and I post him and I take him down. You know, it is what it is.
Although Gervonta "Tank" Davis was once regarded as Floyd Mayweather's protege, their relationship has changed dramatically over the years. The two were closely connected during Davis's time with Mayweather Promotions, with Floyd playing a key role in guiding the young star's rise through the professional ranks and helping establish him as one of boxing's brightest talents. However, after their professional partnership ended, tensions between the former mentor and student steadily grew. What had once been a successful working relationship gradually evolved into a public feud, with both men making headlines through comments directed at one another that in several past interviews. Davis alleged that Mayweather attempted to hinder his career following their split. According to Tank, Floyd created unnecessary obstacles and interfered with his progress, making it more difficult for him to move forward professionally. Those claims have only intensified the ongoing rivalry, leaving fans to wonder whether the two former allies could eventually settle their differences inside the ring.
Just go my own way, like I do my own thing and things like that. So that's more so that's what it was, and that's cool. It's just like you just don't vibe with like what they on, and that's I mean, I've been in a situation where though, like I was in a lose situation. Now what came out still on top
with Floyd? You said what was the lose situation? What you mean?
Just it was a situation that he put me in to, make me lose. But he thought I was gonna lose. But
you talking about like a boxing match or?
Yeah, a boxing match.
Ooh, if you don't mind. If you don't want to, it's fine.
Joseph Pedraza, my first world title. I was 16-0. I was 16-0. 16-0. And I was 21 at the time. And I haven't fought in like 7 or 8 months. And around that time, I wasn't making that much money. I probably was making like $10,000 a fight. So 6 months is crazy to not fight, so.
Before his first world title fight against Jose Pedraza, Gervonta "Tank" Davis revealed that he felt trapped in what he described as a lose-lose situation with Floyd Mayweather. According to Davis, he had gone 7 to 8 months without competing, despite repeatedly expressing his desire to stay active. During that period, he claimed he was earning only about $10,000 per fight, leaving him with little financial stability. Davis said he was ultimately given a difficult choice: accept a dangerous world title bout against the experienced Jose Pedraza or remain sidelined indefinitely. From his perspective, there was no favorable option. Turning down the fight would have delayed both his career and his income, while accepting it meant stepping into the ring against a seasoned champion under extremely challenging personal circumstances. The situation outside the ring only added to the pressure. Davis has claimed that during his extended inactivity, he was evicted from his home and was forced to sell his jewelry to cover living expenses. Those financial hardships, combined with the uncertainty surrounding his future, convinced him that he had little choice but to take the opportunity. Looking back, Davis has described the title fight as a pivotal moment in his career, one that came with enormous risk but also offered a chance to change his life. Despite the difficult circumstances, he accepted the challenge, believing it was the only path forward at the time.
Do you think Floyd did that intentionally?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Why? After so much time, after like, I guess, again, after what we think he helped you come into the game, he gave you the spotlight, like why would he try to diminish your career?
Cause at that time I don't want to go too deep into it, cause I don't want to bring up but it was somehow that they were saying that I was messing with his daughter off of the fact that she kept Snapchatting me.
Okay.
Cap hit me on the Snapchat. So they sent it to Floyd, and Floyd bugged out.
Okay.
So that's what made it like.
And you think that was a downfall of y'all career? I mean, y'all.
No, it was a
relationship,
downfall.
not career.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it wasn't a downfall of my career. I mean, my our relationship, because it was more things that he was doing. Like
he scheduled a fight, I think, during like your fight or something. I don't think they did it, but
despite the disagreements between them, Gervonta "Tank" Davis insists that he holds no personal resentment toward Floyd Mayweather. Rather than focusing on their past conflicts, Davis has repeatedly acknowledged everything Mayweather accomplished during his legendary career. He praised Floyd for becoming a multiple-time world champion, retiring with an undefeated record, and building a highly successful business empire outside the ring. According to Davis, those achievements have earned Mayweather the right to carry himself with confidence. Tank even admitted that if he had reached the same level of success, he might have behaved in a similar way. In making that statement, Davis showed that he understands Mayweather's perspective and respects what the boxing icon has accomplished instead of simply criticizing him. Davis also emphasized that his priority is his own future rather than revisiting old disagreements. Instead of fueling public drama or responding to every rumor surrounding his relationship with Mayweather, he prefers to keep his attention on training, improving his skills, and preparing for the biggest fights of his career. For Davis, the ultimate goal is to continue building his own legacy inside the ring. He believes that his performances, discipline, and accomplishments will define his career far more than any personal feud, and he remains determined to let his success speak louder than the headlines surrounding his relationship with his former mentor.
He always been like that. I gotta focus on what I'm focusing on. He already did what he had to do, bro.
For sure.
I ain't gonna lie. Me, if I did what I like what he did in the sport, I ain't gonna lie, I'd be the same way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't follow him for like stand to himself and things like that. But it's also a part of me type thing, like come back and help too. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
It's much love to the whole Mayweather promotion. You know what I mean? Ain't no bad blood type shit. And a lot of people think like when I be tweeting on Instagram, I be mad. I just be talking shit.
You've been tweeting a lot more recently, bro. Why is that?
Yeah, cause I'm in camp.
Yeah.
I'm in camp, man.
So
I wasn't in camp. I want to be.
What does that mean? You're angrier now. You're trying to talk more.
Yeah, I'm angry. Yeah.
I respect.
Boxing analysts and commentators have speculated that Floyd Mayweather's decision to continue competing in exhibition bouts and making occasional returns to the ring may be influenced, at least in part, by financial incentives. However, there is no confirmed evidence that Mayweather is experiencing financial difficulties. Instead, many observers believe his willingness to fight again reflects the enormous earnings available through high-profile exhibition events. Throughout his legendary career, Mayweather became just as famous for his lavish lifestyle as for his undefeated record. He has frequently showcased his collections of luxury cars, private jets, designer watches and jewelry, multi-million-dollar real estate, and extravagant vacations, reinforcing his image as one of boxing's biggest spenders. Those displays of wealth have fueled ongoing debate about the long-term cost of maintaining such an extravagant lifestyle. Despite the speculation, Mayweather has consistently maintained that he remains financially secure. He has repeatedly pointed to his business ventures, promotional activities, investments, and lucrative exhibition bouts as proof that he continues to generate substantial income outside of traditional professional boxing. According to Mayweather, stepping back into the ring is often more about taking advantage of profitable opportunities than responding to financial pressure. Even so, questions about his motivation continue to divide opinion within the boxing community. Some fans believe his comeback appearances are driven purely by the chance to earn massive paydays, while others see them as a way for the undefeated legend to remain connected to the sport that made him a global icon. Until Mayweather publicly commits to another fight, speculation surrounding his future and the reasons behind it is likely to remain a major talking point among boxing fans and analysts alike.
Shannon Sharp and Ocho Cinco suggested on their podcast that Floyd Mayweather is talking about coming back, unretiring.
He is.
Because he's broke. Guy's got a gambling problem. Of course his situation's unstable. I mean, this is about as predictable as anything I could imagine. Steve, how old is Floyd at this point?
47, and he has not had a real fight since 2015 when he beat Berto. Then he had the foray against Conor McGregor 2017, and he's done some exhibitions. But yeah, it's for the money. If you, just Google Floyd's name and the IRS. All the news is out there. He owes jewelers money. There's back paid rent for real estate in New York. It's clear that he is now part of the no money team, which is very ironic. And why is he?
Terrence Crawford also addressed the recent speculation surrounding Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s finances, urging fans not to rush to judgment. He said it was unfortunate to see people labeling the undefeated champion as broke, emphasizing that he does not believe Mayweather would ever truly be without money. While Crawford acknowledged that Mayweather has long been known for his extravagant lifestyle, he pointed out that even the wealthiest athletes must carefully manage their finances. According to Crawford, if a person's spending consistently exceeds their income, it can eventually create financial problems regardless of how much money they have earned. Rather than criticizing Mayweather, Crawford believes the conversation should serve as an important lesson for the next generation of athletes. He stressed the value of financial discipline, smart investments, and long-term wealth management, reminding young fighters that earning millions is only part of the equation. Protecting and growing that wealth is just as important. That Crawford's comments shifted the focus away from rumors and speculation, encouraging athletes to view the discussion as a reminder of the importance of responsible financial planning rather than an opportunity to mock one of boxing's most accomplished champions.
Well, it's sad when you hear about the people that's coming at him and people calling him broke, which Floyd ain't gonna never be broke. You may have $200 million and they call you broke because you ain't at the status that you once was yesterday, that you is today. But Floyd got an expensive lifestyle, and if you're not bringing in money, just as much money as you spending, then of course you heading down the wrong path. So it's definitely a lesson learned to these young up-and-coming athletes, and not just boxing, just athletes around the world, that tomorrow's not promised. So you need to make the right investments, make the right decisions with your money, because you can use it as a tool to make money, but at the same time, it can hinder you and you can burn yourself at the end of the day thinking that you're gonna get another check tomorrow. So you gotta plan for the future. And some people don't do that.
Despite ongoing speculation that financial concerns are motivating another return to the ring, Floyd Mayweather recently pushed back against those claims. Addressing the rumors directly, the undefeated boxing legend insisted that money is not the primary reason he is considering fighting again. Instead, he maintained that he remains in a strong financial position thanks to the success he has achieved both inside and outside the sport. Mayweather pointed to his extensive real estate holdings, business ventures, and investment portfolio as evidence of his continued wealth. He argued that many people focus on sensational headlines about his finances while overlooking the valuable assets he still owns and the income he continues to generate beyond boxing. The former 5-division world champion also dismissed suggestions that he needs another fight to solve financial problems. According to Mayweather, his business interests and entrepreneurial ventures have provided him with long-term financial security, allowing him to choose opportunities on his own terms rather than out of necessity. While he acknowledged that lucrative offers are always worth considering, Mayweather emphasized that any future return would be about more than simply collecting another paycheck. Whether he ultimately steps back into the ring or not, he insists the decision will be based on the right opportunity rather than financial pressure, leaving fans to continue speculating about what the next chapter of his legendary career might hold.
A lot of people are saying you're doing this just cause of the money. Is it just cause money, or just what you want to do?
Well, as you know, I mean, nobody has taken none of my properties away from me.
Right.
So I still got all my houses. I still got everything. My mother, and my whole family, they bills still paid.
Right.
I still pay all my employees.
So did you one more question? I'm gonna let you finish.
Oh yeah, you're talking about the paper.
No.
Let's go back to the paper.
Right.
You know, I was thinking about something, right?
Yep. You doing better.
And a lot of times, no, hold on, let me film it. Okay, so check this out.
Yep.
Now, when you really think about this, right? We got our people, meaning the black community.
Yep.
These people have been paying money for years to come see me fight.
Yep.
These people will put equity out of their house, bet their life savings, and they bet it on Floyd because I proved that I'm 100%.